Hey guys, so I just wanted to take a minute to let you know that my arcade machine is under construction, of course, as I mentioned in the last video. It's only half operational, but as I was going through stuff, I realized something. I didn't make fade screens for about 12 systems, 12 or 13, something like that, of the ones that I have on there. So those, basically, the ones I was missing, I think it was CPS3, and then all the classics menus that I put on here. So Irem Classics, Williams Classics, SNK Classics, Midway Classics, Data East Classics. As I mentioned, I was going to break it down into the categories, excuse me. Taito, Namco, Atari, Sega, Nintendo Classics, Konami, and Capcom, and then Arcade Classics, which is going to have all of the main games in one category, and that's for me. And this is the James Baker video, so don't look to me for this theme. This is all James Baker, who is a genius as far as this stuff goes. But I'm going to show you guys, because it was suggested before that I show what I'm giving. So I'm going to show you guys real quick what it is. I'm going to load up a few games just to give you an idea of what they look like. Now, mind you, I have not set up my bezels and all that stuff. Some bezels might work for the regular main wheel, but all this stuff does not have bezels. So it looks like crap when it goes into the game, but that's going to change soon. So here, I'll start it up. You can see the Capcom Classics one. See, looks terrible. So we'll leave that. And then I'll go out to show the next one. Konami. Okay, so here's the Konami Classics. It's unfortunate MAME loads by so quickly, and it can't actually display it fast, but I guess you can pause your video. Now I'm having trouble starting the Nintendo Super System and the Player's Choice ROMs on here. I don't know if it's because of the multiple screens and it's confusing it or what. I gotta figure that out still. But there is a ROM that does work. Like I said, it's still under construction, so some of the stuff doesn't have wheel art. Although I thought it should have wheel art here. So if I load a regular MAME game, what's the regular one? This should be. So we'll load this up, and you can see the Nintendo one, the Nintendo Classics. And then Sega Classics. We'll load Afterburner. Yeah, multiple screens, it's screwing it up, so I gotta look into that and fix that. Get it running correctly. Atari Classics. I mean, oh, I bumped you. Let me fix that. You're currently resting up against a Donkey Kong figurine, because I don't have a tripod. Okay, so Atari Classics. There's this one. I have a delay on my exit button for any buttons because kids like to press things right away. Namco. Pac-Man sleeping over there. Okay. Taito. Rustan. One of my favorite games of all time in the arcade. Uh-oh. Data East. I just got to keep making sure it's recording still, because for some reason my phone likes to record for 5 minutes at a time sometimes, and then other times it'll record until I stop it. So, okay, so here's Midway. I believe Midway was already in the folder, so that's nothing new. But SNK Classics, King of Monsters on the top there. By the way, don't judge me for how the games look when they load up. Like I said, I haven't put in bezels or anything. It's still running HLSL, and it looks way better when it's in the bezel and not stretched. That's Williams. That wonderful sound from back in the day. Okay, Irem Classics. Just a 10-minute fight. Hammer and Harry. Alright, and then CPS3. Okay, so Red Earth. Alright, so I believe that's all the ones I did. Now, to talk about those, there's something kind of important you should know. There's been a change in the way I do the fades now. So, basically what that means is they are darker, a little bit darker. The transparency on them is darker now. I don't even know if there's going to load. Because I felt that the backgrounds that were there, yeah, it doesn't even load correctly. While they were nice and all, they were washing out the artwork that I put up top. They were washing out all of this. Some of them were. A lot of them were, actually. If it was a full screen wallpaper, it would wash that out. And you couldn't differentiate on some of them. It just got like mixed up the colors and stuff. So I felt that the transparency in the background of the fade screen was too light. So what I did was I made it 2 shades darker, which made a huge change in how it looks. I don't know a game I can compare it to that has a full screen background on it. Oof, I can't think of one. As you can see, I have a lot to do still. I don't think, no, this is just a, no. Okay, so I don't know. But, by the way, I'm going to fix these logos, and I'm going to release a pack of those logos specifically made for the fade screen, because with the settings I have, they stretch sometimes, a lot of times, so I'm going to release a pack with all the logos for the systems that I'm running now. And I did forget one. Okay, so there's one more. How could I forget? The Famicom. I did not do that fade yet. The regular Famicom. I did the disc system, but I did not do the regular Famicom. So there's going to be a fade for that as well. And this is what it looks like. It's got the Doki Doki Panic game. Okay, so like I said, they're darker. Now, the new ones that you're getting are dark. There is no light version of them. These 12 that I'm releasing today, there's no light version of them. But the older ones, the 100 or so, 101 I think it was, older ones, there is now a dark version of those available for download. And when you go to the link that I'm going to put in the description down below, you'll see, when you click that link, you'll see 2 folders, dark and light. Light is the old fade screens with the lighter screen in the back, and the dark folder has the new darker ones. I cannot promise that I'm going to take these 12 that I'm releasing today and do them in a light version, because from now on I'll be doing it in the dark version. If I get enough requests to do them in the light version, I'll redo them in light. But for now, it's pretty much, the light folder is not going to change. It's what it is. It's going to stay that way. But the dark folder is going to be the one that's going to be updated when I come out with more fades. And believe me, there will be more fades in the future. There's like, I have a folder with like 100 more systems I want to do to make fades for. So there will be more. But they're going to be the dark theme. And I'll show you over here real quick. Forgive the mess if you see anything. But, excuse me, Donkey Kong. I'll show you on my computer here. If you go to the fades menu, this is where the download will take you. You're going to see 2 folders. You're going to see light and dark. So the light folder has all the original 101 themes in it. Or fade screens, I'm sorry. And the dark folder now has the extra ones. So, and they're labeled dark just so there's no confusion. But those are all there in that folder for you to get. And yeah, so that's that. I think that's it for now. I know it's nothing big, 12 fade screens when I released 100 before, and just changing some transparency. But you know, it was just something I was doing as I was fixing my arcade machine, and I felt the need to provide it to you guys. Since I did it anyways, I might as well just put it up there so you guys can have it too. But that's it. If I come up with any new media or anything, I'll upload it and let you guys know. And until then, thanks. Bye.